today. I hope that you're all having a wonderful week. Today, I want to share with you another suite of possibilities with my good friend, Pip Todman from the UK. We are getting ready to kick off our annual catalog paper party retreat here in just a couple weeks. So we're really excited about that. If you signed up for the paper party and you did not get an invoice from me, I had a couple people who when I sent the invoice, it was rejected. Like it came back to me and it was like, we can't deliver this. And I tried emailing everybody, but if you have not received an invoice from me and you have not received an email from me, please reach out to me because there's 2 people who signed up for the paper party retreat and I can't get an invoice to you. So please make sure you get in contact with me so I can get it figured out. So today, I want to show you a lot of projects that I made using this suite right here. This is the He's the Man suite, and it is $68. You can use this item number right here, and then you will get all of the items here. So the items that come in this suite collection is the designer paper, the stamp set, the dies, and then there are these embellishments here. They're like a brushed, let's see, what are they called? They're the rustic metallic adhesive back dots, and that's the only thing that I did not have. I didn't really need it for my projects, but you know me, I always love to add some bling. I actually think these are coming in a order at the end of the week that I'm supposed to get. So a couple things that you're going to see that I did use that do coordinate with this somewhat is I think I'm going to be using, these are what's left of the Waves of the Ocean gems that I have. These would go really well, the mint colored ones, and then our linen thread goes really great with it. So you know me, I always need like ribbon or a little bit of bling or something to add to my project. So I have a couple pretty packaging projects. I have a whole bunch of cards to show you, and then I even have an entire project sheet for you with all of the measurements and photos and everything that you're going to be able to get right on my website. When you're all done checking out my video, you're gonna hop right on over to Pip's video. I will have a link in the description. I will link it in the comments, and there will be a link on my blog. Just hop on over to her channel and her website and check out all of her projects. So this is what we are working with today. It is on page 78 and 79 of your brand new catalog. And what is really surprising is with all of the projects that I'm going to share with you, I actually never even touched my stamp and my die set. I totally pulled it out and I was ready to, but I ended up not using it, and I'm going to show you why. So here's the pattern paper, and you can see I have all my scraps in here because I love it. I was getting ready to make a scrapbooking page with my scraps. So you have all of these great designs, and then in this set of paper there are 2 sheets that are these punch outs, and I ended up having so much fun with all the punch out pieces that I never even picked up my stamp set, and I didn't even realize it until the very end. I was all done making projects and I was like, oh wait, I never used the stamp set. So these are really amazing. I have 2 packs of the designer paper, which means I have 2 sheets, well, 4 sheets total of these punch outs, and you can see I have so much, and it's all I used for my projects. So let's get started with the first project that I'm actually going to make for you on camera here, and I have all of my pieces cut out. It is a fun fold card, and then I will show you the rest of my fun fold cards or of the rest of my projects when we're done here. So this is an offset fun fold. I forget what it's called. It's like a gate card, but it's offset. And I have mint macaroon, and I have cut it at 4 1/4, and then it's 4 1/4 by 11 inches right here. And then I've scored it at, I cannot remember what I scored it at. So look at the project sheet for the measurements for this. Okay, I think I scored it at 3 and at 9, or 3.5 and 9, one of those, but it'll be on the project sheet. And then I have some designer paper pieces, and we can put all of these together here. And I'm just gonna use a little bit of seal. And these layers these will layer up, and then the measurements for all the layers will be on the project sheet as well. It will be the featured project on my project sheet. So we can layer those up. So those are both just with designer paper. You could, this first layer here, you could just do with cardstock, and you could do early espresso cardstock. The designs for this paper are really great. I personally love this camping one the most, but I think the colors for this are really pretty for masculine cards, which is really nice. So these are two designs that are just pretty simple. And this card, you're going to be surprised at how quickly it comes together. All right, so there is our card, right? Super cute. So now what I have is I have a stitched circle. Now I have a bunch of these that are cut that I want to get used up, but a great alternative, if you don't have the stitched shapes that are retired, are these stylish shapes, and they have the circles, the squares, and then these banner pieces. So you could do that as well. That would work. And then I just took one of these die cuts from that sheet of paper, and this one says cheers to all your years. And I'm gonna layer that right on here. There's a couple circle ones in here that you could use. There is looking sharp, and then there is you did it. So there's a couple in here that would totally work, but I thought I would layer that. And then what we're going to do is add this to the card, and I'm just going to add it to one side. I could add it here like this, but I think I'm gonna add it just like this right over both of them, but I will only put adhesive on this one side. So I just want to make sure I have that on the right side, and then I want to line it up and place it right there. And then on this flap, that's where I wanted to add a little twine. I really think our linen thread works really well with this, these products. I guess I've kind of forgotten about the linen thread, and I haven't used it a whole lot, but I used it a lot on these. I got it out and totally used it. To be lower, so I can just move that down like so, and probably even a little bit farther down, yeah, like at the bottom there, like so. And I can bring it over a little closer, and then this is where I thought that some of these mint like colored, green colored rhinestones would look awesome. I need a green one. And then I'll do the same thing up over here where I will put, but I'll do the opposite. I'll do two blue ones and one green one, and just kind of curve it around that circle. And so then that is the featured card, and then you open it up, and that is super cute, right? And then I didn't even use the stamp. So that, I don't know if that's fun or not. I love using my stamps and my dies on it. I just totally got carried away with these. So let me show you my two pretty packaging projects. And like I said, there'll be photos on my website. So there's that. So now this is one of these boxes are on the clearance rack, and they are the boxes that have the Stampin' Up logo on the box. And they're actually on the clearance rack, and I have some of them, and I thought this would be so cute as a little treat. So you could put like a Father's Day gift in there or a birthday gift, and it's just wrapped all the way around the box. I used some ribbon I had on hand that coordinated. Next, I have this mini bag, and this is just a teeny tiny bag, and then I did paper on the front and the back. So I think the key with these gift bags when you are decorating them is to add paper to the side that's different. So oftentimes I think we don't even think about like the side of the bag, but that pop of color, I always like to do a bold pattern on the sides and then a simple pattern on the front. And then again, I just used one of those die cuts from that pop out of the little die cut sheet. And this ended up being super cute. Great little Father's Day gift bag. Okay, so let me show you the cards that I did. I have quite a few here. So these two cards here are done with the technique of using just designer paper for your card, for your entire card. And I love doing this. So you can see that pattern. So all of these measurements will be on the project sheet I'm providing for you, but this one is done with this designer paper, and the key is to take some of our thick basic white cardstock and put it inside, and it adds a little bit of sturdiness because sometimes the designer paper is rather thin, and so if you don't have anything on the inside it can be pretty flimsy, but if you add that, it adds some weight to the card. And then also with these cards that I do when I just use the designer paper or your pattern paper, the great thing is to add a lot of layers because then it adds some sturdiness to it as well. So there's this one here, and I cut out this die cut here that says "You're a Classic," and I did it over the card, over the car. And then on this one, I did the strips of pattern paper, and both of these were from the die cut sheet. Open it up, there's that pattern paper, and then here is the white piece of cardstock. So these are just done with the designer paper. And then I have 4 cards here that have a lot of white with them. So there's this one here, and I just did white card bases. I did this out of the thick basic white cardstock, and then you can see I added my linen thread here, and then that's one of those die cut pieces, and then a piece of the pattern paper. I really love these that have the white borders and some of the more white card base showing. So this I tore, and this was an accident. I accidentally tore it. I didn't mean to. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll still use it. And I think I would have really liked some linen thread on here. Or I think with this one, it would have been nice to use the stamp set to, like maybe this one right here, to do some background repeat stamping. I thought about that after I layered all the pieces together. So that's the way I could have used that stamp set. So there's that one. Here is my next one, and I cut this a little bit shorter. So instead of doing an entire like first layer that is, you know, my standard 4 inches by 5 1/4, I left a little bit of that white because I wanted some of that white border showing, some white of the cardstock, card base. And then I used this from the pop out, so that ended up working out for my sentiments. And then this one is probably my favorite one. I cut this at a diagonal and then used a couple pieces of cardstock. So I just used the mint macaroon, and this is, I think, Mango Melody. And then I used one of the die cuts and I put it low on the card instead of doing it right in the middle. So I think this one is my favorite one of this set, of the white card base set. So there's those. And then I have 2 other fun folds for you. So here's this one where I used that car again, and then the sentiment up here, and then this opens up like this. And what I like about this is you see this piece peeking out. So you get that little bit of color and that fun. And then it opens up like that. You can write your message right in there and it'll be concealed. The next one is a real simple fun fold, and I just chopped off some of that card. And then again, I just layered it on a white circle and popped that up. And then I would probably either add my sentiment here or add another little strip of white right there to add my sentiment. And then the very last card, you guys have seen this one. I already did this one for you guys, but it had this paper and the same kind of feel to it, so I thought I would throw this in as well. So I hope you enjoyed seeing all of these projects with He's the Man Suite in the brand new catalog. I will have a project sheet for you. You can access that in the description box below or on my website. And then now I would love for you to pop over to Pip's video or her website, leave her a comment and let her know that you're coming to check out her projects that she's done with He's the Man Suite. And I would love to know what you think of the cards. I think that masculine cards can be a little bit difficult, particularly if you're somebody like me that likes to add ribbon and bling and, you know, rhinestones and glitter. It could be a little bit hard to reel it in a little bit and do these, but I think this paper makes it really easy to make these masculine cards. The color combos are great and the designs are really great. So I hope you enjoyed these, and I will be back on Friday to share another project with you. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for checking out my video today. I hope you will like this video and subscribe to my channel. Here on the screen are 2 other videos that I have recently put together. I hope that you will check those out, and I hope you're having a wonderful day.